The Church remember and celebrate today the life of all saints. But what is the meaning and the utility of such a celebration for us? What did the saints do for us? How can they inspire and guide us? One thing is clear. The saints have laid out life path for us. They have even put down a marker on those paths. They have traveled the way ahead of us and have shown us what ordinary human beings like us can achieve when they avail and make use of God's grace. They have set us an example of determination, dedication, and sacrifice. But such example and contribution are not only confined in the role of the official saints. All around us, even in our own times, there are men and women whose stories and example guide us in our life and commitment journey. There are people in whom the two great commandments, love God and love neighbor, have been joined in an extraordinary degree. We can draw encouragement and inspiration from these men and women who are with us or who have gone before us and blaze a trail for us. But they cannot do things in our place, nor can they provide us with shortcuts and ways of evading the hard moment and the narrow road. We must not expect others to do for us what we cannot discipline ourselves to do. We ourselves have to walk our own path. We have to make our own journey. The saints just help us to dare that journey. The saint can serve as model for us. But once again, a model is not a mold in which we pour ourselves. A model is a kind of tool to help us to be true to what is within us, to what is given to us and only to us. Living outside ourselves or trying to become someone else is a false road. The most important task in life is to be oneself, or better, to become oneself. Whatever is our path in life, unless we become ourselves by growing from the seed of life within each of us, unless we become the kind of people God intended us to be, no growth, no happiness, no holiness is possible. But when we become ourselves, then everything about us becomes real and true. The saints who have gone before us could reach holiness not by becoming someone else, but by becoming their true and full self. Many religious people are not sane, then will never become sane because they never succeed in being themselves. To make us understand more deeply what I want to say, let us take an example. Anyone who knows anything about the beauty of wood will tell you that tropical woods, especially such as mahogany wood, should never be painted. Tropical woods are beautiful as they are in their natural state. It will be a sin. It will be a total waste of time, effort, and money to cover them up with paint or anything else. If something is added, it should serve one purpose and one purpose only: to bring out the natural beauty of the wood. This is a tendency. There is a tendency to do the same mistake when we speak about holiness, or when we contemplate or admire the life of the saint. So, to polish up our image or the life of the saint to the point that our or their humanity disappear is a mistake and a big misunderstanding. It makes the person to cease to be human being. And if the person ceased to be human being, he or she became unreal and unbelievable. The saints did not become sane by putting on a false or artificial self, but by keeping their natural beauty, being fully themselves and becoming the kind of person God intended them to be. The role of spirituality is not to cover up. Its purpose is only to bring about what is inside us. Grace builds on nature. It does not destroy nature, but brings it to its full development. Brother and sister, this is the path followed by every saint whose remembrance we celebrate today. Then this is also the path we are invited to take in order to reach and to achieve also our own holiness. Amen.